The sound of a car starting up when it feels like -2. Ooh, rough. I should say 1%. 1 degree. Can't even read it, it's so cold. And actually, I took this earlier today, 9:37 this morning, when it was 4 degrees, feels like -12. So, believe it or not, it's actually warmed up a little bit, showing 13. And as I'm waiting for the car to warm up, want to note that KI sold out, along with Yoga Flame. And a shot of Dunkin' Donuts Christmas tree. We got a Christmas cup, large hot black coffee. Doing this inside because it's gonna be a quick intro out here. Trust me. Welcome to today's video. As a recording of this Thursday, December 12th, 2024. We are 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks from this point until Christmas. We're gonna run over some deals. Something started today. 12 days of deals. Excited to check this out, see if there's anything different than what we saw there. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that kind of thing. Also, Arcade1ups are selling out. We're gonna go over what's sold out, what's still available, exactly what's still available, because I have an inside count here as of today, the 12th, on what cabs are remaining, and a lot of this might surprise you. I'm gonna run inside the car. We're gonna hit a couple of stores, get out of the elements. It's freezing. It's warmed up a little bit. And then before there was a wind chill that was making it feel like -12 earlier. Still pretty cold. The wind has died down a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna head out and first stop's Target. Actually, believe it or not, it's warming up as we get a little later in the afternoon, just after 4 o'clock. 12 degrees. Now it feels like 2. It felt like 1 when I left work on my way to Dunkin'. By the way, I have not been to this Dunkin' all week, and gentleman working asked if I was vlogging today, so it's cool to come back to this is kind of the home Dunkin'. Just haven't made it over to this this side of town. Yeah, definitely cold, but warming up just a little. It's supposed to be in the 40s over the weekend. Little change of plans. We're gonna stop at GameStop first, then hit Target. Want to get into the GameStop news. This is pretty much, besides the Arcade1up inventory, which we'll get to, the holiday deals continue. Now it's 12 days of deals at GameStop starting today. Now some of the deals are gonna have some different dates. This one's starting today, the 12th, running through the 18th. Buy 2, get 1 free on toys, collectibles, apparel, homeware, board games, and more. So yeah, we'll go through a couple of things. I was just informed some cool action figures did show up. I haven't used my $5 reward for December yet, so yeah, might find something tonight. There's Indy, and this is exactly how you feel if you're standing outside in Wisconsin today. I don't know, what is this? Look at neon light lamp Batman. Great gift idea. Can sample it out here. I'm trying to get my hands to work. Yeah, look at this. That is cool. It's like $18 if you're a pro member. Otherwise, $18.99 if you're a pro. There's an upside down bat logo. $19.99 just if you're not a member.
Or you can put all of it.
There are some new DC multiverse. So yeah, cool to see some new figures showing up here. Superman and Aquaman still. This has got some weight to it. Holding down the fort. There's another Batman light right there. There's another Aquaman. Kind of heavy on, real heavy on the Aquaman as I'm kind of take your pick here, losing stuff. Okay, now the gentleman did tell me when I came in that says, hey, we found there's some orange figures here, and I know a guy who might be interested in one of them. Here's Mr. Terrific. I don't know if I've seen Mr. Terrific. Look at, just seeing him in short sleeves right now makes me cold. Okay, and again, so buy 2, get 1 free. So collectibles, toys, so any of these figures through the 18th. I think this, so far, a lot of the deals, I'll check online, kind of a continuation of what we've seen since Black Friday, pre-Black Friday. But this is all new, and yeah, for the next 6 days as of recording of this. Now they do have the Chase Justice League Task Force. They have, actually I thought there was two of them here. One Batman. So I know my buddy Evan would be interested. I'm not sure which ones he sent me a text that he might have found one. So I'm gonna shoot a picture of this and just send it to him and see if he has found this Batman yet. Here's the standard Batman, and here's the Chase figure. So you have these, and then you can build an orange Darkseid. Okay, so Evan sent me this picture, I don't know, about a little less than a week ago. He picked up Superman, so he's got the orange Darkseid legs. I'll send him a picture of Batman. You can have the I know he's a big Darkseid guy. You can find the orange Darkseid arms. So yeah, he said 3 more to go. So I think he needs Batman. Who knows? Maybe I'll be seeing this at my buddy Evan's next time we stop over there and check out his nerd room. He's got just about every DC collectible that I had growing up. So this is cool. Now, if I find 2 things, I will use my kind of looking around at what else they have. I will use my $5 reward, but I'm gonna leave this one for Evan because he's a big Darkseid guy. I like the Justice League Task Force. I think it would be cool if I just had some kind of art like this on the wall versus the figures, because I'm like totally running out of space, but I just thrown it out there. One of the coolest finds today. So the other day when we were at Best Buy and I saw the Green Goblin helmet, I just looked up there. There's Halo. Before I go any further, I'm just gonna see if they have any. They have Iron Man up here and some stormtroopers. Look at that sword. That is cool. And then the lightsaber above. I don't see the Green Goblin here, but seeing this, it's cool when you seeing the pre-order cards, walking in and then actually seeing the stuff just show up in the store. But yeah, this right here was sitting at Best Buy. The last time I went there, it was gone. So somebody came in, purchased that Green Goblin helmet, and wonder if they have one of these to go with it. A couple other deals going on. Save up to 45% on select EA games. This offer valid 8th through the 20th. So this was going on already. So that the 12 days, it's the new Indiana Jones, the 12 days of deals. The newest one is, of course, the buy 2 get 1 free. Okay, so I'd have to buy 2 to get 1 free. So if I went, kind of read that wrong, I was just thinking buy 1 get 1 free. So I'd walk away with 3 figures. Now I did get a text back. I'm gonna pick that up for Evan. So kind of just going through here, if I can find 2 more things. Otherwise I'll just be leaving with 1. But I don't want to just kind of force myself to get something if I'm not interested in it. But the t-shirts are on sale, valid today through the 24th. So this is part of the 12 days. The deal is actually 12 days on the t-shirts. What is this? Ghostbusters 40th. I mean, it looks like it's so beat up. Is this how it's supposed to look?
You don't have any type of that.
Total VHS vibe.
It's just kind of gone, unfortunately.
It's the plasma pack. So you're getting all 4 of them. It's got all their names on top. Plasma pack 40th, 40 years.
Oh yeah, for Xbox One.
Ages 4 and up. I kind of want to open this and just see what's. Actually, I think we can. Hold on. Actually, there might only be 1 figure in here. I just saw this part of it. We'll open up, hopefully. The gentlemen are kind of busy back there. So if can we peek in there? Okay, there's 4. I see Winston. So it looks like they're smaller. So that's pretty cool. It's the stuff we find. Look at this, the impulse buys. And a bunch of G.I. Joes. They have some new Transformers here. I was gonna go to a different GameStop tonight, but because of the weather, I didn't want to park super far away, and that's why I chose this one. And we haven't been here for a little bit, and just coming across some of this stuff. The thing is, if you're gonna look for any of those Chase figures, you're probably gonna have to hit multiple GameStops, because This is the only one that was here. I don't know how many each GameStop gets, but these are going to be a lot harder to get than those. 12 days of deals. Shop daily deals that totally slay. Keep your eye on GameStop every day. Could be something different up until the 24th. So just kind of going through this, it looked very similar to what we saw, but coming in, seeing the deal on, you know, the t-shirts, extended, and then of course the collectibles, action figures, buy 2 get 1 free. I think that's the best deal right now. Also get a free exclusive Mario pin set when you spend $100 or more on select Nintendo Switch games and accessories. Now this goes until January 4th, 2025. So yeah, that's pretty much everything going on. Keep your eye on GameStop. See what kind of deals there. We got this. So yeah, we'll hit Target, back in the elements. I'm gonna walk fast to the car, drive a little closer to that Target, and there's the Flying V. And another one. Wonder what direction they're all. I mean, they got to get out of the elements. It's so cold. I did pass up the buy 2 get 1 free because I didn't have anything else that I really wanted to get. I mean, I love the Justice League Task Force. I just, you know what, to be honest with you, I was debating returning my last collectible, Batman the Animated Series. I have not opened those up. I actually kind of set up the return on my Circle app yesterday because of the issues that I'm having with Shack Jam. Still kind of in limbo here. I'm kind of salvaging, like just playing worst case scenario. Try not to spend money, try not to bring in more stuff until other stuff leaves. So only found that Batman. I don't want to just buy to buy right now. Target also running an incredible deal. Save $10 when you spend $50 or more on toys. Save $25 if you're spending $100 or more. So between GameStop and Target, pretty good deals on collectibles. You know, I have that indie shirt, and now I'm looking for indie because, you know, it's out. I'm hearing great things about it. It's not that I'm hurting for money. It's nothing like that. It's just in case, for some reason, there are things in works right now with Shack Jam. But just as a recording of this, trying to recoup that money. Like, worst case scenario, if that happens, kind of stops me from taking advantage of that deal at GameStop. Buy 2, get 1 free. I bought one thing. I guess it wouldn't, you know, I could have bought something, but again, just trying to just wait for one thing to happen before I rush into something else. And I just didn't see anything really striking my eye. But if something's been striking your eye, if something's been on your radar, the Arcade1up, right now is the time. I'm going to show you a chart as a recording of this today on the 12th, this morning, what numbers are left on probably, I want to say about 95% of all the Arcade1ups available right now. There's a couple titles that I did not see on this list, but it's gonna surprise you. What has completely sold out, what is almost sold out, and even something that does say 0, I did find one. So I'm gonna kind of leave the end of the video with a certain cabinet and just kind of say this is where it's still at. But other than that, a lot of them are selling out right now. Also, we've been seeing $3.99 sales on the original, the big 3 deluxe, Mortal Kombat 2, Class of 81, and Pac-Man. And it's kind of funny what Amazon's running right now is there's a sale on all 3 of those, but they're all different priced. Now, most of these are showing up for $424. Mortal Kombat 2 is at $424, and Amazon, the funny thing is, they think it's PlayStation 4. Class of 81 comes down a little bit, $421.21, and Pac-Man comes in at the lowest, $420.74. So not sure, you know, what they're doing with the 3 different pricing. We know that $3.99 has been the lowest, you know, the $100 off. So if none of these are, this isn't kind of like, you know, missed opportunities, last chances, but just kind of funny that all 3 of them are different priced. Infinity Game Board has powered off. Not really sure if, oh no, there we go. They just didn't have it on. You gotta have it on. I mean, that's the whole point of the display. It's like in Seinfeld when Elaine didn't want anyone ordering tuna fish because there was something going on with whales at the time. I'm not sure. I have to go way back in time. But Jerry goes, tuna, lunch was based around tuna. You know, you gotta have tuna at lunch. I mean, displays, you gotta have these running. Or else, what's the point? It might have been dolphins. It might have been dolphins, not whales. So don't quote me on that. It might be way off, but just kind of referencing the display and the whole tuna fish at lunch. I had tuna fish for lunch. Owen for the win. Really? Does he do anything here? He's a puppet. Okay. So you put your hand in there and oh, this is cool. Right in the collector spot. I thought it would be kind of, you know, get a little sample here, but it might be a return. It's kind of broken up on the bottom. This is the Cookie Monster on your hand. There you go. What is he priced at? It's hard to move this box from because literally cookies falling everywhere. I don't see a price anywhere. And they do have a few of the Batman vs Superman False God. I don't remember. It's been so long since I saw this one. I mean, I remember when Batman had the kryptonite spear, but I thought that was Justice League. Is that? You know what? Now, hold on. Kind of remembering the beginning where Bruce is kind of thinking back. His friend, his co-worker, employee was, you know, kind of collateral damage, and I guess this was after the fact. So, okay, yeah. Now it's kind of striking a bell. But I saw Justice League last. This has been a long time since seeing that movie. So if you're interested in those at Target, and of course, you can take off some money, $10 if you're just going to get that one, or if you pick up all three of them, it still falls under 100. So I guess $10 off. I don't even think two of them. You'd have to pick up something else. By the way, that ends on the 14th. So this sale, as a recording of this video, is going to come out on the 13th. Saturday is when this promo ends. I do want to give a shout out to Jim for sending me this diagram of pretty much the inventory. It goes back to December 5th, 6th, 7th, 9th, 10th, and the 12th. And you can see the numbers on the far right. There are a couple of zeros. Some of these have sold out, and it's about 90 to 95% of the Arcade1ups. Not everything is on here, but some of the ones that have sold out is Golden Axe, Street Fighter 2, which I'm gonna get back into the Street Fighter 2 near the end of the video. But look at X-Men. Started off 184, down to 98. So let's kind of take a screenshot of this. And if any of these cabs are on your list, they're slowly going. You can see everything available on the far right. And it's kind of hard to get all these, but I'll zoom in at this at the end of the video. But you know, there's just a couple of these that are gone. Killer Instinct, Golden Axe, Street Fighter 2, Yoga Flame, and then just everything else just slowly, you know, going away. But again, not everything's on here. Time Crisis isn't on here. The smaller Infinity Game Board's not on here. But you know, a lot of the things that we've been watching are on here, and I don't know where they just magically go, because I was told that Killer Instinct had about 145. Try to find them here. It's so hard because I want to turn my phone, but if I do, it's gonna be too big for the screen. There was 165 KI yesterday. Now it's down to 0. So this is exactly what happened with a lot of other cabinets. Something to just kind of take in note. Things are definitely going somewhere. With that being said, it's the truth. I was just on Kohl's, and we're gonna head over to Kohl's next because I want to pass out a couple of last call. Big Blue is not at Kohl's anymore. Something that I was kind of pushing a little while ago, and I saw the Kohl's cash, like, you know, if you could pick up Big Blue for, I want to say it was between $3.99 and $4.99. I think it was closer to the $4.99 price point, but that is not showing up at Kohl's. It's not sold out everywhere. I will show you where it's available, but a lot of cabinets are just, you know, take Shack Jam for example. I don't even want to talk about Shack Jam right now, but you know, one minute I'm kind of waiting, debating what to do, and then it's gone. Golden Axe, Killer Instinct, Big Blue. Now you're telling me Yoga Flame has finally sold out, when a year ago it was $2.99, and it sells out at $3.99, $4.99 because of FOMO? Or are people buying these up, reselling them? Will we see them at Ollie's? I mean, there's several questions we can ask. Bottom line is, a lot of these are selling out, and who knows what we'll see next year. And it's just kind of, if there's something you're watching, you're interested in, you know, we have 2 weeks before Christmas, and they could be gone. Now there is one Killer Instinct that's on Amazon. Look at this. It's basically the price of KI Pro. So I mean, if you're looking for KI, if you feel that you missed out on KI, check Marketplace. And you know, if secondhand, if that's what you want, I would get it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's you know, buying used. I should have bought Shack Jam used. I mean, to be honest with you, $4.99 on Prime is Big Blue. This is the only place. Well, Wayfair's showing Big Blue, and Walmart. So Walmart, $4.99, Wayfair, $4.99, and then $4.99 on Amazon. These are the last 3 places that have Big Blue. And just because we're talking Street Fighter 2, Shinku Hadouken, even though that list said Street Fighter 2 Turbo, meaning Yoga Flame, Shinku, Wayfair still has them for $449.97. This is the only place that has Shinku. There was the picture I sent Evan. Other than that, you can see right here, right next to Big Blue. I was going to save this to the end, but just throwing it out there. My favorite one, almost sold. Only Wayfair, which Wayfair has been kind of overpriced in the past. Not bad. Not bad for this one. I think I paid $4.99 for mine. Exact same list of games. The Street Fighter 2 HS5 Deluxe, $3.99 on Amazon. So about $50 cheaper than Wayfair, and you know, it's Amazon. You're going to probably get it a little bit quicker. Look at this. Actually, I'd get it tomorrow. That's crazy. So $3.99 for the Deluxe, $4.49 for the Riser, for the Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I also came to Target to load up on my vitamin C. In this weather, you know, the last thing I want to do is get sick. We have work to do every day, and I use my last 2, you know, helps support the immune system. My last 2 vitamin C gummies this morning, and Flonase. I have seasonal allergies, and the reason I chose GameStop before Target, I didn't want this freezing in the car. It's that cold out. Taking a lot less of a chance keeping this in the car with 1 more stop versus 2 more stops, because it's like a freezer out here. We have Super Mr. Fox down the walkway here. He is missing his Santa hat. Not gonna make it by Mr. Fox. Not today. Someone is looking for their car. Gosh, it is cold. Gonna make this really quick by Super Mr. Fox. Bear with me with the horn. I guess it just adds to the experience. You're battling it out pretty good. Well, you're used to it, because you know your Fortress of Solitude, it's in the North Pole, so this is mild stuff compared to that, right? Still going off. Maybe somebody bumped into the car and they're inside shopping, or they just can't figure out how to turn off. They just make these cars so confusing, don't they? And finishing off at Kohl's, they extended Kohl's Cash, but it is only for a few days. So the $10 for every 50 is back at Kohl's, but it's only here for a very limited time. That is until the next round of Kohl's Cash continues, but it's customer appreciation event, and it ends tomorrow. So this video comes out on the 13th. You'll have all day on Friday to get 10 for every 50. And I mean, it's not the greatest sale going on. You know, not like the 15 for every 50, which I did have $30 Kohl's Cash. Ended up buying something yesterday because I had until the 11th. Just ended up buying something online. Otherwise, that $30 would have gone to waste. It's kind of a reminder. Don't just get something to get the Kohl's Cash. I only wanted to point out the Arcade1ups because the fact that some of them could sell out. Okay, now, but I gotta point something out. When I was in high school, this was a look I had something very similar. And the fact that the starter, it was starter. Like back when JCPenney's, see, Kohl's to me has turned into the JCPenney's of the 90s. Like they've just stepped up with all the sports apparel, with all the clothing line. I always say that I have the most success when it comes to picking out clothes at Kohl's. This is awesome. I know if you're not a Packer fan, but if depending on what NFL team you like, they would have this at your Kohl's. Like they would have that certain team, Kansas City, Miami Dolphins, Chicago Bears. I mean, they would have, look at this, 125. This is great. You have the, is there a zipper on the side? There sure is. This is exactly something that I would have totally got in high school. So 125 down to 100. So just something to take note. If you pick up an Arcade1up, and if you still haven't got a winter jacket, I mean, you're not going to see this winter coat unless it's super cold. I wear this one to work. I do have a different jacket that I picked up at Kohl's. I think I even got this one at Kohl's, but I'll only wear this if it's that cold out. But there are sales on coats, but I'm sure everyone has their coat already. I mean, we're in the middle of December, but it's about $30. About $30 off of anything else. We just saw, the Packer pullover. If you're looking for an NFL team, 125, it's going to be 100. Jackets, 120 down to 90. So yeah, about $20 to $30 off. And the fact that you're getting Kohl's Cash, I just want to point out one thing, and that's X-Men. The fact that there is 90 some X-Men remaining right now. That's it. When they'll sell out, X-Men's gone. Kohl's has them, and you can get Kohl's Cash. You can get 10 for every 50. I can't even do the math in my head right now. You're getting 120 Kohl's Cash. Best deal if this is on your radar. And that's kind of why I wanted to come here. Big Blue sold out. KI's sold out at Kohl's. If you're running out of options on what to get, X-Men's still available. But if you have an urge, to take advantage of something $2.99, I know it's an incredible deal. The pub table and the head-to-head, according to that list, there are plenty of these. So don't just get it because the price is low. If it's on, your watch and you don't have it, I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm tempted to, what happens when mine goes, if it goes? Will Arcade1up have a replacement PCB? I don't want to not have X-Men. And unfortunately, that's going to sell out someday. And 2024 could be that someday. And not trying to give you FOMO, not trying to build FOMO, but just throwing it out there that finally, we've been saying this for a long time. How long are these cabs going to stick around? They're slowly going. And that was kind of why I wanted to go out, kind of point out some things. There's an incentive to go to GameStop right now. If you're into collectibles, if you're into the accessories, the toys, it's a great deal. Get 2, get 1 free. I did not take advantage of that deal. I could have, but I just didn't want to just buy something like picking up pawn here, the pub table, the head-to-head. I don't want to just get it because the price is low. They're giving Kohl's Cash. It's if you want something. If there's a cabinet that you're looking for that's still available, Kohl's has the Kohl's Cash. So, just throwing those kind of things out. We have 2 weeks until Christmas. And if you order within the next couple of days, you'll still get that ahead of Christmas, but you're running into the time frame that it's not going to make Christmas. So the longer you wait on that too, the chances of it coming after the fact. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget about your pets. I see a little cat Christmas tree here. There's sales on everything pet related also at Kohl's. I actually have not these stairs, but something very similar. And one of my cats before, they get older and you want to help them up, get on stuff. These are great. I actually still have the tag on those stairs because it's a memory for me that even though I don't need them, Loki sure as heck doesn't need it, but I can't really part with it. But there are sales on it and plenty of pet stuff at Kohl's too. So don't forget about your fur babies. It's Christmas for them too. Look at this, Kohl's. Seriously, Kohl's has the Batwing too. That is crazy. I was actually kind of just going through here looking for the Arcade1up. I just found them. Literally just turned around. They have 2 left here. So these have been selling. Yeah, those last two Arcade1ups. There's actually people sitting on the floor right there. I can't get any closer, but look at this. I still have mine in my car. I have to drop it off yet, but there is one Batwing here. I'm actually seeing like where it came from. Could this be the only? These were so hard to find. The wings come off.